Hello everybody, it is Tuesday, October 11th, and it's time for the first earlier in the day MCU live stream, but the 58th one going in order. We're finally at WandaVision, we're finally into Phase 4, and I'm excited because when I started doing these, it was around the time these shows are coming out, so I finally get to play this setup and all the ones that come after it. So welcome, thank you for being here at the earlier time. I hope this works up for you, and I hope that flourish. Yes, and I hope that there's some of you guys here who weren't able to make the MCU streams before. Before I get started with the game today, I want to mention that every single setup I've played so far in the MCU lineup, including the ones I'm going to be playing in the future, are all by Off the Cuff. Has done a wonderful job putting all these setups together. You could type in !MCU to generate a link to that at any time, and this Friday, Off the Cuff is going to be participating in a 24-hour improv live stream for charity for mental health awareness. So if you want to check that out and want to give something to a good cause, you can go ahead and go here, support Off the Cuff in that this weekend. So there you go. Please check that out. I participated in one of the last live streams that he did. It was really cool because I got to design a character for them to read and add to a story, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm sure this will be fun too. Of course, thank you for all these wonderful setups so far. All right, yeah. What did you guys think about WandaVision? I thought it was wonderful. We're getting spoiler territory because we are in shows that are, from last year. I assume most everybody has seen it, especially if you're here right now. But we are going to be talking about spoilers for that show and everything else coming after that, of course, when that happens. But this was great. I love the style, of course, of the first episodes. It was kind of the keystone of, all right, Marvel's going to try some different styles and do some different things with their properties, all within the same universe, which is a hard line to walk. The comics have done it for a while, and WandaVision did it too. But, it was so good. So, Off the Cuff, like I mentioned, has designed a wonderful setup here. Let's go ahead and start the predictions real quick, and then take a look at it. Prediction is going to be up for 5 minutes, as usual. How do you think this game is going to go? And let's look at the setup today. So here's the WandaVision setup by Off the Cuff. So we're going to be using the televised Deathtraps of Mojoworld scheme. Let me pop the predictions up now, because televised, of course. We've got Shiklah, the Demon Bride, as Agatha Harkness, and then when Deadpool comes up, he's Ralph Boner, which was a funny twist in the show. We got Dark Descendants and MLF as the psychic subjugated citizens, and then we've got Zero as White Vision and MLF, and some more horrors from Agatha there. We've got is that happening? I know that Versus System is continuing their MCU expansions with WandaVision, and I think you guys teased Falcon the Winter Soldier after that, which is great. I'm hoping that we get to see an expansion of the MCU Disney Plus shows and Legendary after Infinity Saga 2, so I look forward to seeing that stuff, maybe sometime in the future. Anyway, and I heard Upper Deck, you can confirm this, I saw on your announcement for Matrix is that you're also working on more expansions for James Bond Legendary 2. Is that correct? All right, so anyway, that stuff. All right, we got Cape Killers, Sword Agents run by Hayward, and then we've got, of course, our heroes. We got Scarlet Witch, Vision, Wiccan and Speed, and then Photon. And so they do things in 3 arcs. So it's WandaVision, Loki, and Captain America, or Falcon the Winter Soldier. Looks fun. And then we got all the starter cards you see here. We got Ms. Lion in the sidekick stack, and I'm going to do my best to keep Ms. Lion alive and not let Ms. Lion get KO'd for obvious reasons. All right, predictions are coming in. It's a 3-2 right now. By the way, tournament-wise, you guys have until midnight Pacific time on Thursday to submit those tournament entries. I tagged everybody earlier in the Discord who had not yet submitted their entries. If you were tagged there, please either A, submit your setup by midnight Thursday, or B, let me know that you can't do your setup, which is totally fine. Just let me know ahead of time so people aren't waiting for results that aren't going to come in. All right, so that is that. Let's go over our Mastermind and scheme. Our Mastermind is Shiklah in for Agatha, who I hope to see a Mastermind of someday, especially in that set. So she's got 9 attack, Master Strike, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck, put all the scheme twists you revealed on top of the villain deck, put the rest on the bottom of that deck in random order, and that's going to be important for what the scheme is. As far as Bond goes, that line is still alive. Nothing to say as far as which film is next, but I know Rob really does love that working with the IP. That's cool. From people I've talked to, there's nothing like working on an IP licensed product for something you're a fan of, so that's really neat. All right, and I'm glad more is coming in that direction. I would personally, for Versus, I'm looking forward to the 2 photographic sets coming. You guys have you have The Boys and Mortal Kombat. The only illustrated sets in the Versus besides Marvel is Alien and Predator, and I personally have a friend who really likes the illustrated sets that aren't Marvel. So just for him and for him playing with me, I look forward to maybe seeing some more illustrated Versus sets too. Even though I know the photographic sets that are coming up look really exciting. All right, we got televised Deathtraps of Mojoworld as, you know, the Hex and what's going on there. So, 11 twists here, and then 6 wounds per player in the wound stack. That has a total of 12 wounds. I did the math for you. You're welcome. Twist. Stack this twist next to the scheme as a death trap. This turn, you may pay 1 attack for each death trap stacked there. If you don't, each player gains a wound, and then evil wins when the wound stack or villain deck runs out. I'm going to be keeping track of wounds gained here. When it's 12 out of 12, evil wins. So, hopefully, that does not happen. Fingers crossed. And let's place everything. You guys have like a minute left on the predictions. So now is your chance to get those in as I shuffle in my starter cards. And yeah, if you guys didn't catch, I've changed the stream schedule a bit. All streams are going to be, unless otherwise noted, at 4 p.m. Pacific, like this one was today. Is today. It's happening right now. I don't know where I am. So Thursday is going to be another 4 o'clock stream. 4 p.m. Pacific is going to be the randomizer. And then Friday, I'm doing 2 more viewer challenges. And once again, if you'd like a chance for me to pick yours, I'm picking setups on Wednesday. You can submit a challenge by putting in exclamation challenges and put your challenge in there. Okay, let's go over everything at Courtesy Shuffle 2. Villain deck and hero deck. Yeah. I'm glad that this one was able to move up as well. Also, I don't have to stay up till midnight either, so it's kind of a win-win for most folks. But no, obviously people in this stream are excited about upper deck stuff, so I'm sure nobody minded. It's kind of all tying in together. All right. Almost done with the predictions. Get those finished. By the way, if you didn't notice, Off the Cuff if you didn't check out the setups, Off the Cuff has done setups not just for each individual show and each movie, but every single episode of What If, I think, is on there, so that should be fun. That'll be a string of setups for a while. By the time Friday stream starts, I'll have been live and on stage for 14 hours. Okay, I was going to ask, is it a 24-hour improv live stream with all the same people doing improv for 24 hours? Or do you get a break and other people file in? I'm very curious. I've never seen a 24-hour stage improv live stream before. It is a very unique thing that I cannot say I've watched in the past. All right, we've got our predictions closed. So most of you say I'm going to win this and are pretty confident about it. 72% of the points, 28% of the points say lose. There are 6 of us who basically are on the full 24, but others who will come and go. Wow. Well, kudos to the 6 of you, and then everybody else, hopefully they can hold you up. I imagine that maybe by hour 12, 13, the improv is going to get very weird. So that sounds like a lot of fun. I'll have to tune in. And are you doing? Yeah, I'm one of the 6 while we do get small breaks from every. Wow. Okay. All right. If Off the Cuff's putting himself through all that, see if you can support him and support mental health care, but because that's a lot of work. Okay, predictions are in. Let's go ahead and see who's starting in our HQ. Starting with, okay, we've got the divided Wiccan, and that's so funny. Speed is not. He's only in Civil War. He's only present on Wiccan's divided cards, and here he is here. We've got Vision's rare, Photon's ultraviolet. Take 2. Ultraviolet, radiation. That was easier than it sounded. All right, Ultra Reality, Scarlet Witch, and the other divide. Okay, so we got bookended, divided, no actual speed hero cards. We got speed from Wiccan there. And we got Vision's rare. I don't know how this is going to go with the way the HQ looks. But let's start. No time like the present. Cue the WandaVision theme song that I'm not going to play. You can play it in your head, and let's begin right now. Okay. I don't think there's a lot of wound engine in the hero deck, so that's good. We've got a 5 and 1 starting, and we have a Forearm coming in from MLF, which is all Agatha doing stuff and White Vision. The one I hear in my head is, I think, which one is it? I don't think it's the first one they played. I think it's the second one they played. One of the older ones. There's a lot of them. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched the making of WandaVision, you watched the making of the theme song and all the little themes thrown into the different decades of the show's themes. It's great. So check that out on Disney Plus. The making of WandaVision. Is that what it's called? Whatever. All right. So to fight Forearm, you must also reveal 4 hero cards with different card names. 4 attack on him. And let's go. It's going to be a purchasing turn. That's the one. That's exactly the one. The one I sent out in the alert. Okay, 5 recruit. And what else we got? A couple options here. We have the divided speed and Wiccan, so supersonic spells or speed, 2 attack and range, draw a card, or draw a card and then covert draw another card. That's a cool one, especially with a lot of the cards that I've got here, but not so much as early help. I gotta go listen to all the theme songs again now. We've also got Photon here. When do you think she's going to be called Photon, if at all? Is she going to go by Spectrum or Photon? All right, to play this, you must discard a card, and then ranged hyperspeed 3 plus. All right, good night, Aurelia. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Photon's got a great discard engine. We've also got Ultra Reality Scarlet Witch, which will give me some recruit and reveal the top card of your deck, discard it, or put it back, which is pretty darn good for phasing, too, with Wiccan and Vision. And Covert Dark Memories. Pretty good for hyperspeed. Get a lot of classes in the discard pile. So what to pick up first? I should probably pick up one of the 4 cost, because I can. Because next turn I'm going to have 3 attack, and I can pick up one of the, pick up Ultra Reality if I want. I'm going to go with the divided card. Gives me a little bit of versatility, a little bit of card draw. If I can build a Photon deck somewhere later, that would be great. But I don't know if I will, so we shall see. And there's a Vision Through Solid Objects card. And of course, I don't know why I did that, because it's only turn 1. Moving over. Okay, we've got 4 and 2. That's more like it. And also more like it is a twist. So we're getting some death traps happening. All right, this becomes a death trap. I guess I should just change the word scheme twist played to death traps, because they're always going to be that. Anyway, I must pay 1 attack this turn for each death trap stacked there. If you don't, each player gains a wound. Let me just change this to death traps. That'll be a little more clear. And, all right, so I got to pay 1 attack. If I don't, I'll get a wound. Each player gets a wound. That's 2. I don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and pay that 1 attack. I got 2 attack. I'll spend 1 to basically fulfill the death trap. And I don't physically do anything except for paying for it. So no wounds for me. 4 recruit. All right. I'm going to be... Okay, let me look at Vision first. Who showed up. Of course, he's got phasing, and then you guess the top card of your deck's hero class, and if it's the one you named, you draw it. So, that's really good for Scarlet Witch. So I think though, I want to try to build a hyperspeed deck with Photon and speed. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun and very effective. So I'm going to go ahead and take Ultraviolet Radiation on the right. And be very careful that the cards I take on the right-hand side only have attack symbols, at least most of them anyway. But I haven't seen any speed cards, so I don't know how that's going to go. Totally off topic, but what do you guys think of that Mario trailer for the movie? We mentioned that last week, but I want to know what you guys think. Turn 3 is our Cape Killers shield clearance, which means they have to discard a shield hero to fight them, and then fight KO a card from your discard pile. A lot of fight restrictions in this villain deck. So I've got the 3 attack, I've got 3 recruit, and a tough choice to make. I could fight the Cape Killers, KO one of my agents from my discard pile, but then I'd only have 2 recruit. Yeah, I agree with you on that point. The animation looks amazing, better than I expected. Surpassed my expectations. So I could do that and take Hexbolt, which pops up. So 1 attack and then range, discard the top card of any player's deck. You may play a copy of that card this turn. That also works with things like phasing. But I really wanted Ultra Reality. So alternatively, I could take Ultra Reality for 3, but then all this attack will go to waste. So I think I am going to go ahead and do the weaker recruit just to keep the city clear. Let's actually discard a shield agent instead of playing it for shield clearance. Hopefully I'll get used to it over as the movie goes on. I discarded, now I can fight the Cape Killers. Now that I've cleared it with shield somehow, or sword. This is actually sword clearance for this setup. Sword clearance, KO a card from your discard pile as the fight effect, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The one that I got rid of. And let's go ahead and pick up Hexbolt. Let's make this red and blue over here. Maybe with Vision too. Well, Vision, I can get blue as well. And then I don't know if you guys saw in the MCU news channel in the Discord, 4 movies were delayed. In phases, was it just phases 5 and 6? Both projects were delayed, I think. And you know, every time a movie or a project like that is delayed, I'm never mad, because that always means that it's going to be better than it was if it came out earlier. So it's just basically neutral news to me. But I'm looking forward to everything. All right, turn 4 is Master Strike. So here comes, right now it's just, it's Agnes, and we don't know who she is. All right, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Put all the scheme twists you revealed on top of the villain deck. Put the rest back on the bottom of that deck in random order. So top 3 cards of the villain deck are 1, 2, 3. No scheme twists. We got 3 different, all different kinds of villains we got. 2 different groups and a henchman group. Okay. The rest go on the bottom of the deck in random order. So that's unfortunate. That is going to speed up the twist. And just tuck 3 villains. That's not great. Yes, that's one of my favorite quotes about that kind of thing, because it's true. Oh no, she said she wouldn't do that. Okay. We got 4 recruit and 2 attack. And I can't fight anything with this 2 attack. So this is the side I said I wanted to do hyperspeed. Ultra Reality is actually a very good card for a hyperspeed deck, because it does have... hyperspeed just cares if the card has an attack symbol on it. And this one does, but it also gives me recruit. So even though I can take a 4, I could take that. Alternatively, I could take Solar Energy, which you didn't look at yet. Solar Energy is 1 attack phasing, and then range you get +2 attack. I think that's better for the left-hand side. We've also got, once again, the divided Wiccan and Speed, which would work for hyperspeed again. Or I could play it to draw some cards. I think I'm going to take advantage of this being a divided card that I can afford. But I am going to need some recruit soon. So I will take the divided card. We got Wiccan's Astral Projection. There's actually a lot of permanent attack on these cards. I want to see if I can start getting into some cool phasing combos with revealing the top card of the deck. Giving yourself some knowledge. But I gotta get there. Wow, okay. Moving over. All right, turn 5. Let's keep this going with a trap, Psychic Subjugation, which is absolutely perfect for what happened in this show. By end of turn, recruit the leftmost and rightmost heroes in the HQ, which is going to cost me 8 recruit, which I am definitely not going to get, or suffer. Each of those heroes you didn't recruit enters the city as a villain with attack equal to that hero's cost. When you fight one, you gain it, which is pretty good, because I have more attack potential than I have recruit potential. So that, you know what, I'm not too mad about that. So we'll come back to that later. Let's play what I've got. 1, 2, 3 attack, 2 recruit, and the divided Speed Wiccan. Now, I can't draw a card with supersonic spells, but I can draw a card with supersonic speed. If I play spells, I'll get 5 total attack, and I can fight forearm. No, I can't. This is a weird one. I'm going to have to play this first, and I only have 3 different names. Now, question, in theory, this is, even if I haven't played this yet, it's still 1 single card. So if I had this in my hand and the correct amount of attack, I could not reveal 4 hero cards with different card names, because this is treated as 2 both sides, but it's still a single card. So even if I had it, I couldn't fight forearm. So let's go ahead and take the supersonic speed to just draw another card. And it's another shield agent. And I'm at 3 recruit. And now I can take something. What do I take? Both Vision and Scarlet Witch work well with their sons here. So I've got, again, Solar Energy Vision. Hey, AJ Scott, happy 14 months. Thank you. Happy 14 months to you for some reason. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. Really appreciate it. And there we are. I lost my notifications. That's not good. I'll pull them up some other time. All right, so anyway, Solar Energy, 1 attack, then phasing, then range, you get +2 attack. Also got Ultra Reality. These work together. I'm going to take them both. I mean, if I haven't yet played the divided card, it's still one card. So even if I had the 4 attack and the divided card in my hand, I couldn't use that to fight Forearm as 2 cards because it's just 1, even though it has 2 names. Is my point. I think I want to take Ultra Reality. I need some recruit power. Let's take it for 3. Alright, we got Chaos Magic. And another hand of mostly grays. And a Psychic Subjugation happened, so let's go ahead and do this before I forget. Okay, the turn ended, couldn't do the thing, so each of those heroes I didn't recruit, which is still these 2, enter the city as a villain with attack equal to the hero's cost. When you fight one, you gain it. Let's go ahead and put Vision in first, followed by Wiccan. They have 4 attack each. And Solar Energy and Ultra Reality are taking its place. This trap is KO'd. On to the right-hand side. City's getting full, but these aren't that strong. If I can get myself enough attack, I can get some cool cards. But Villain Deck is going to reveal another strike. So is she going to play some more twists soon? So top 3 cards in the Villain Deck. She speeds up the twist. Now, luckily for me, this is not a timer scheme. She's awful with timer schemes. Here we go. Top 3 cards of the Villain Deck. Still no twist, but she did tuck her own strike, so joke's on her. So we tuck White Vision here and Fatale, who's not actually White Vision. So they get shuffled up, go to the bottom, really speeding up those twists. I got to make sure, well, you know what? I'm building up a lot of attack, so I should be able to avoid the Deathtraps for a while, even though, you know, I just tucked 6 villains to the bottom of the deck after both of the strikes, but she just tucked a strike, so I guess that's good news. We've got 4 recruit, 1 attack, and the following, another decision to make. So 2 attack to make 3, which won't let me fight anything, or draw a card. Kind of a no-brainer. Let's go ahead and play Supersonic Speed once again to draw 1 card, and it is a Shield Agent. I'm at 5 recruit now. Nothing I could take for 5. Now again, this is my Hyperspeed deck, or at least that's what I was telling myself I was trying to make it. So I don't want to take anything that doesn't have an attack symbol on it. Otherwise, I'd take Chaos Magic. I kind of want Hyperspeed if I'm going to do it to land, but I've seen 1 Photon and no speed cards of that hero set. So I think what I'm going to do is take Ultra Reality and a Sidekick. So Ultra Reality is going to be recruited over here. And, well, 3 Solar Energy Visions. And a Sidekick. Standard. Now, a Sidekick, unlike a new recruit, does not have an attack symbol. So if I Hyperspeed the Sidekick, it'll whiff. But I'm low on recruit, so having the extra card draw is going to help me maybe get there. But again, the more attack I have, the better I am at taking out the Deathtraps. Or avoiding the Deathtraps, I suppose. Not falling into one. Turn 7 is another Cape Killers, which requires shield clearance. So I finally have 2 heroes I can fight to gain, and I don't have the attack that I need anymore. Hopefully, I do soon. All I've got from Hexbolt unactivated is 2 attack and then 4 recruit. And I will... I could take Solo Energy, or I could take Chaos Magic. Chaos Magic, reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may play a copy of that card this turn. When you do, put that card on the bottom of the hero deck. This one is fine. Heroes enter the city through the Psychic Subjugation trap, where I would have had to recruit 2 4-cost heroes in 1 turn. Unlike turn 5, that wasn't going to happen. And I only have 3 recruits, so I couldn't even take 1. But that's how. Which is perfect for the Hex. So I'm not going to take Chaos Magic. I'm going to keep going with the Vision stuff and take Solar Energy for 3. Try to get the whole family together. And there's Ultraviolet Radiation for the other side. I know one thing. If I'm really trying to make a strategy happen, it's definitely going to blow up in my face. So hopefully it doesn't. But I really would love that discard Hyperspeed deck to work. Turn 8 brings us, there's a 3 and 3, followed by Rainfire. Rainfire enters and becomes a Master Strike immediately if he escapes. So that would be bad. So luckily I have enough attack to fight something, but it has to be the Cape Killers, and I have to discard a Shield Agent to do it, otherwise the city's going to have an escape. Let's go ahead and play my Troopers then. I will discard a Shield Agent for the Shield Clearance, And we will take out the Cape Killers for 3, and I will KO a card from my discard pile. Specifically, I believe it's just going to be another agent. Goodbye, Cape Killers. Tell Hayward, I'm not interested. 2 recruit will get me a sidekick again, and it is not Ms. Lion. Not Sparky. I'm going to get worried when I stop seeing Sparky. That's a good start. See if I get another ranged card. I think I have another one. Yeah, I'll have the divided card, and that's at least one more. There it is. I fished what I wished there. Starting to get into a better hand. Hopefully I bought myself enough time, and it looks like I have at least 4 attack this turn. Turn 9 is another twist, but now guess what I have to do with my attack? Avoid wounds with it. That is 2 Deathtraps. So this turn, only this turn, I may pay 2 attack to avoid each player gaining a wound. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that because I really don't want wounds, and these are going to ramp up quickly because she keeps tucking things that aren't twists. So let's play my attack and avoid the Deathtraps. 3rd attack with the 3rd trooper. So I love how this couple of cards work together with Scarlet Witch and Vision. So Alter Reality can peek at the top part of your deck, and then Solar Energy can phase. So I can swap him out with something better if she reveals it. So let's do that. Alter Reality to recruit. Top card of my deck is the Shield Agent. I will discard it. And so I'm going to have to pay the 2 attack if I want to avoid the wound. So I'll pay the 2 attack to avoid the Death Trap, so I'm safe from that right now. I'll play the Agent. I could play a Solar Energy for 1 more attack. That would give me a total of 2, and I couldn't do anything with it. So I might as well phase, which, yeah, I'm going to phase with him, which basically means I get to swap him out with the top card of the deck. And I will phase him into... That wasn't teleport, it was a phase. Just going through one. It's a Shield Agent, so... I'm at 4 recruit. Vision is now at the top of my deck. And I could take another Solar Energy, or I could take Chaos Magic, hope for some random goodness. I'd love to take the rest of the Solar Energies, but I do love, and for flavor purposes, because I like this card, and it might give me some recruit, I'm going to go ahead and take Chaos Magic for 4. Oop. There we go. There's our first actual speed card. Great for the right-hand side, even though I don't have any Instinct yet. Hyperspeed 2, and then Instinct instead, Hyperspeed 6, which I'm building for. Hyperspeed will really help me with these Deathtraps once they start to get to 5, 6, 7 attack. And because I phased Vision, I got a much better hand. Let's see if I can fight and gain any of these heroes in the city. If another twist doesn't happen right now. Which it totally does. Alright. Wasting my attack. But at least, at the same time, nothing else enters the city. So now I gotta pay 3 attack to avoid the Deathtraps, which once again I will do, but I'm gonna have some left over. This is a pretty good hand. So, what do I want to play first? I could play, I have 2 effects I could activate. Either Hyperspeed 3, or Supersonic Spells Wiccan's effect, which is going to be draw a card. I think Hyperspeed 3 is better for this turn, because I did prep my deck for a Hyperspeed. So let's play first Supersonic Spells to attack. Let's play Ultraviolet Radiation. But to play it, I have to discard a card. Let's discard an agent. Let's go all attack on this turn. And then I'll play it for 3 attack, 5, and then I Hyperspeed 3. Again, to Hyperspeed, I basically mill the top 3 cards of my deck, and I get 1 attack for each one that had an attack symbol on it. Here we go. That's 1 attack. That's a total of 1 attack still. And that's a total of just 1 attack. That is true, but I can wait. So I got 1 more. Mostly failed. But I'm at 8 attack now. And I can fight to gain something anyway, so I have 1 little floating recruit left. So I have to pay, if I want to avoid the wounds, 3 attacks, so I do, down to 5. And I can fight and gain one of these heroes that became villains. Now, which one do I want? I think I want Astral Projection, because it has an attack symbol, and I can do a phase. Phasing is decent for Hyperspeed. If I can reveal the top of the deck with something else, it's not a card that has attack. I can phase this out and Hyperspeed it for 1 less attack, but it depends on the situation. So I'm going to go ahead and fight and gain Astral Projection. as a hero. And let me just double check the trap. It wasn't choose a player, it was I have to gain it. Yep, and you fight when you gain it. His standard effect is fun if you're able to keep track of your deck with all the hyperspeeds. Oh, yes. If you can cycle through them enough, which, knowing all the stuff that's in my brain right now, I probably won't be able to remember, but yes. I used to really dislike hyperspeed until I built the deck where it really worked. And then it all made sense. It's one of those tactics that you have to build exclusively for. Kind of like a Spider-Man 2-cost deck, kind of. And when it works, it works. But if you just take the hyperspeed cards willy-nilly, it may not give you that much success. All right, turn 11 is going to give us another Cape Killers who require that annoying sword clearance in this case. All right, I have 3 different range triggers, so I can only trigger 2 of them. I can either do 2 of these 3. Draw a card, discard the top card of any player's deck, play a copy of it, and get +2 attack. Yeah, I think Undercover locked with me pretty quick, but Berserk, similar. It's a similar idea. Sometimes some of these things take time. Yeah, Darkhawk would do it. So I think if I take the 3 attack, let's say I get the 3 attack, I play Hexbolt first, because I don't know what that's going to be. Although I could phase Solar Energy, play... Okay, here's a fun combo. Check this out. Nah, it's not as fun as I thought. If I play spells for 2 attack, phase Solar Energy, swap it out, play Hexbolt, discard the top card of my own deck, which is going to be Vision, play a copy of it, I get 2 more attack if I do that, and I get a 3rd card on top of it. So I get to do basically all 3 things if I do that. That sounds fun. Let's do it. I'm going to start by playing the Spells card. 2 attack does nothing. Now I'm going to go ahead and phase Vision for a Trooper. Now I'll play a Hexbolt. I'll discard the top card of my own deck, which is Vision. I may play a copy of it this turn. I'll play a copy of Vision right now. 1 attack. I get 2 more attack. It goes to my back to my discard pile. And I get 1 more attack. 7. That was a fun little family combo. And we got 3 recruit. Okay. I might want to not play one of those agents if I decide to fight the Cape Killers. But I could gain through solid objects and fight the Cape Killers if I do get rid of an agent. And that clears 2 spots. I probably want to take out... So I could take out Rainfire before he escapes and becomes a strike. I could take out Forearm this turn because I got 4 different card names. But I could gain Vision and then clear another spot in the city. And I think that's where I'd like to go. So let's not play the agents yet at all. Let's fight through solid objects. I'm going to need to keep taking care of these Deathtraps, so I should take the extra cards when I can get them. Taking out through solid objects for 4. And it's gained as a hero. I have 3 attack left. Let's discard 1 shield agent for shield clearance, and once again, take them out. KO a card from your discard pile. There's their effect. And I will get rid of... I didn't get any wounds yet. I've successfully avoided them all, so it's going to be another shield agent that I retire. And then 2 more recruit is what I'm left with. I could take Accelerate Speed, but there's no point, so let's get another Sidekick. And Sidekick. That was a fun turn. With this combination of heroes, I don't know if... So Vision and Wiccan were designed in the same set, Civil War. And then I think Wanda, Scarlet Witch, was designed partially with some of them in mind. I would have to think. Because her mechanic, even though she's in Revelations, they work so well with them, which is great. Okay, turn 12 is a brainwashed citizen of the city. All right. Totally Wanda's fault, right? All right, 2 attack, and then fight. Gain this as a hero. That's a 6 attack villain right now, and then escape. Havoc, in this case, becomes a hero dominated by the Mastermind. Under Agatha's control, at an X-Gene range, you get +2 attack. So this poor Westview citizen enters the city as a 6 attack villain. Let's play the sidekick. Well, so I've got Ultra Reality. If I play this first, I only have 1 card in my deck, so even if I do get a bad card I choose to discard, I'm going to do a reshuffle and I might get it anyway. So let's just play the sidekick first. To draw the last card in my deck, it's a trooper, and then a reshuffle. I'm going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit at least. If I get one more recruit with this draw, I can get Vision's Rare, which is going to be fun. But if I don't, I have plenty of good stuff to take. All right. Second card is a trooper, so I don't get the 7. Alter Reality might have gotten me there, but that's okay. I'll play the 4 recruit. Got plenty of good stuff to get. And then we'll play Alter Reality for... Well, I played the 4 recruit. We'll play Alter Reality for 2 more recruit. That's 6. Top card of my deck. That's another trooper anyway. You know what? I'm gonna discard it just so I get to the non-graves faster. So, yeah. Wasn't in the cards this time for me. But I can take the 2 hyperspeed cards, which is nice. Let's go ahead and take the other ultraviolet radiation. Oh, no, you know what? Let's take Accelerate first and see what comes up for the... when I have 4 left. Okay, another Hexbolt. Let's go with ultraviolet radiation. If I can just straight up KO all the cards without attack symbols on them now, that would be fun. Oh, wow. Chill Agent was down here. That's too bad. That's okay. I got 2 good cards out of it. Very fun setup so far. Turn 13. What decade are we in now? How far into the show? Are we in like the 70s now? The 70s, colors starting to... I should have made this whole stream... You know what? I'm beating myself up now. I should have made this in black and white until like turn 13, but I wasn't that clever. All right, turn 13 is another twist. That would have been so good. I am not smart. All right, so I got to pay 4 attack, and this turn, I don't think I can do it. So this might be the first turn that I fail the death traps, and each player gains a wound. Yep. We'll see. I don't think I have any other way to draw stuff, so I think that's just it. I got 1 attack, 2 attack. I can discard a card, but that's it. Let's alter some reality just a little bit, but not the reality I needed. Top card of my deck is Chaos Magic. Let's put it back. Let's see what it does for me next turn. And 3, 4, 5 recruit, and 2 attack, which is, if you can count, not 4. So I'm pretty sure I gain the wound at the end of the turn, right? Yep, if you don't do it this turn. So it's going to be probably after I draw my new hand of cards at the end of the turn. Because that marks the end of my turn. And then the thing happens, like a trap. I'm going to take a Solar Energy for 3. Next time Upper Deck makes Billy and Tommy a card set, you can have a change ready every 10 turns. Oh yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, they would make a great team set, although, you know, Speed is already featured on Wiccan's set, so I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I'll take Hexbolt. So, I mentioned this to somebody at some point. My Hail Mary hero group in Legendary, one that's more than 1 character on it, would be a hero set that is the Defenders, Hulk, Silver Surfer, Namor, and Doctor Strange all on a hero set together, a la Fantastic Four United. That would be a lot of fun for me. Oh, the MCU set. Oh, yes. A WandaVision set is probably going to have them divided. Yep, you're totally right. I really liked how Guardians of the Galaxy did divided cards to get more characters in there. But no, yeah, my long shot, who's not actually a long shot from the X-Men set, is that Defenders hero group that I mentioned. Defenders United. Yes, that would be... I would be very happy if it was Defenders United. I know that would... you'd have to get around the Fantastic Four stuff, which it would be exciting if that happens. But to get Silver Surfer in there, but that would be... That's my White Whale hero set, I think. It would be so much fun. All right, so my turn has ended. So now I have to do the trap, or not the trap, but the scheme thing. So I couldn't pay, so now each side gets a wound. So 2 wounds go out. And the wound counter goes up by 2. 2 wounds gained out of 12. You could put a Valkyrie in there too if she'll fit into that Defender set. Turn 14 is Zero, who's White Vision. What is Zero but White Vision pretending to be another villain? To fight Zero, you also must discard 3 cards that cost 0. Now that would be a great set too. Wouldn't be mad, especially if you guys, I don't know, did a Netflix set. You know, because that's super popular. But so is it true that that group of the Defenders was based off of the Netflix group, who were also in the Defenders at some point? I forget the order of operations there, but that would be cool. I like all those characters. So if I KO too many cards that cost 0, I can't take out 0 unless I have wounds. That I've never agreed with a statement more than what Off the Cuff just said. Whether it's Jessica Jones set or, I don't know, legendary Doctor Who. Just saying. Although I don't know why he'd be a mastermind. Anyway, I have a turn to play. So let's play the sidekick to see if I get any more ranged cards first. 1, 2. All right, I did. I'm going to start with Astral Projection because I can activate everything else that I've got. 2 attack, choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is that cost, then you get +1 attack. So guess what? I have a full discard pile. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, there's so many characters to use from the history of Doctor Who for a legendary set. And it'll be perfect, because each Doctor could have his own hero set. Off the Cuff, you worked on a custom set, right, Doctor Who? I looked at it a while back. Oh, that would be fun. That would be so much fun. All right, head out of clouds. Head is removed from clouds. My discard pile has how many costs? I got 0, 3, 4, 2. So the best option is to say 0, because I'm going to shuffle this to make a deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Speaking personally, I would assume a Netflix set wouldn't be possible at this point, but these characters seemingly coming back on Disney Plus, the MCU, who knows what could be done down the line with them. Okay, good to know. It's not like there's not enough to pull from for photographic sets. And speaking of photographic sets, gosh, Guardians of the Galaxy really impressed me. I was kind of in the same camp as a lot of folks after, the core set having repeats, and then Homecoming being one movie, so there was little to pull from. But if Infinity Saga is anything like Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm more excited to expand that to MCU collection. For sure, especially with the Disney Plus shows. Gosh, there's so much to pull from. I want to see MCU Moon Knight now on a set. All right, I'm going to say 0, because that's my best option. If I'm lucky, I'll draw the wound, because then I won't be hyperspeeding it. All right. Top card of the deck. I was right. It's 0. So I just revealed it. It goes back to the top. So I get 1 attack. That's good. Let's start with Supersonic Spells. 2 attack. Draw a card. Oh, no. I want to hyperspeed that away because I know it's an attack symbol. So let's go ahead and do a Photon here first. So I'm at 3. I'm at 3 more after I discard this agent. Yeah, I can still get Accelerate. And a hyperspeed 3. Here we go. Hyperspeed. That's 1 attack. 1 attack. 2 attack total. 2 attack total. Up to 8. Now let's play the left side. Supersonic Spells. 2 attack. Draw a card. It is another agent, which wouldn't have been good to hyperspeed. So that makes me have a total of 11 attack and 1, 2, 3 recruit. I'm glad we got anything. Thank you. It goes more in that direction for sure. That's really nice to hear. I wouldn't want to get 10,000 sunburns. Nope. Don't want that. Okay. So options here. I can fight the Mastermind for 9. I'll have 2 attack left. I could fight anything in the city. I have 4 card names. I have 4 card names here. 0 I could fight if I discard all 3 of my agents. And he costs 0 to fight. The flavor text of Photon. Yes, let me read it. Careful, you wouldn't want to get 10,000 sunburns. What would you rather have? 10,000 mild sunburns or just 1 really awful sunburn? Okay. Whoa. Hey, Rich, did you see the results of my little unofficial poll on favorite new mechanics from 2021, 2022? I can pop that on the screen for a little bit if you guys want to see it. It was interesting, the results. Only about 21 respondents from the chat, but it was cool to see. So yeah, I could fight 0 by discarding the agents, then I'll have 11. So I could clear the city. I could clear the city 3 things. All right, I'm going to pause. I want to show that off. If I can find where the heck I put it. Where is it? It was interesting to see those results Got him. Okay, open original. Oh no, it opened Chrome. Don't slow down my machine. Here we go. Here we are. There we go. So that's how it shook out. So with 21 people voting, I had people rank things from 1 to 8. First choice got 8 points, and then 7 points for second, 6 points, etc. Ambush abilities on heroes from Black Panther was ranked first, followed by Clone from a Psi Complex, and then Shatter from a Psi Complex, putting wounds on enemies from Black Panther tied, and the rest are down there. The ones that scored the lowest were Command, Prey, Command, higher variety of cards per hero, and Momentum, which either got some or no votes from anybody in their top 8. Momentum is higher up on my personal list. The higher variety of cards per hero was lower on my personal list. I think it was novel and interesting, but in a gameplay mechanic perspective, I kind of like to kind of have some idea of what's coming, and that makes it a little harder to do that when you don't know how to plan for what the hero set's going to be. But I that was just me. But I liked Astral Plane a lot. Some people really did. Veiled and Unveiled Schemes was the most polarizing. You either loved it or hated it, but it still did pretty well. So that's the results. What do you guys think? Did this line up with what you thought of the 2021-22 expansions? And which one of these do you want to see? Well, I guess that's the point of this. The top ones is what people want to see again. And I like Shatter. It's a much more simple and less OP piercing energy. And then the ambush abilities was so much fun. I think Unleash Them Undercover would be up a little higher if there was, if it's been more time since Black Widow was released. But there you go. Check out those results. They're on the Discord in the general Legendary channel. I do like seeing Clone up high, especially with some people having called it out for the amount of shuffling inherent to it in a Clone heavy setup. If you haven't checked it out, there's a post on Board Game Geek by Travel Sized. I think it's how I learned to shut up and love the Clone, or every day I'm shuffling. And he talks about some tips to avoid the shuffling and how you can speed it up, including, of course, if you check the top of the deck before you shuffle and you get it right, then you don't have to shuffle. If you shuffle while another player's going, you can do that at the end of your turn. There's a lot of different tips. Yeah, it was a great tip. What would have been on your list, Mr. Giraffe? Okay, while I finished this game that I'm playing. Okay, so I was deciding whether to hit the Mastermind or I could clear the city a lot. I could hit the Mastermind and take out Zero, actually. You know what? That's what I want to do. Let's hit Shiklah first. Agatha. All right, turn down to 2. Let's go ahead and hit her and get a tactic. All right, first tactic is Infernal Power. Fight Fateful Resurrection. If she resurrects, draw 2 cards. Okay, I got to remind myself. I know what this means, that you reveal the top... Oh, no, I forget if it's top 1 or 2 cards. I think it's just the top 1. But I don't recall if the tactic goes back. Oh, my chat bot's not working. Weird. Or my button for my chat bot. Spell it out for me. It's not working. All right, I gotta check it. I had to log out and log back into Twitch, so I think that might be the case. I have to resync the thing. Anyway, let's see if she resurrects. Ironheart confirmed for 2024. More Young Avengers champions. That would be pretty cool if that happened. It would be nice to expand that champions team. That would be a lot of fun. Would like to see that. The tactic goes back. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really don't want that to happen. All right, just the top card. Let's do it. Top card of the deck. Of course, she comes back. She's gonna be hard to fight because she already tucked 7 villains or something, 6 villains. All right, she resurrects. So tactic goes back in to her tactics. Shuffle that up. I get to draw 2 cards. Unfortunately, that did happen. So let me go ahead and increase the number of Mastermind / tactics. It's going to be out of 6 now. You already hit her once. Okay, draw 2 cards. Let's do it. I draw 1, 2. Scheme Twist coming next. Yeah, she's got her runes up. Oh, man, I got to get up my runes. I see you've upgraded your runes. That's wrong movie. All right, I got Speedball. Nope, Speed. Accelerate. Hyperspeed 2. Don't have the instinct, so let's go ahead and Hyperspeed 2 from one of the 2 cards I drew. Here we go. 1, 2. That's 2 attack symbols. That's 2 more attack, up to 4. So I can clear 2 things in the city anyway. Forearm, I still have plenty of names. And 0. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's discard... Or should I not fight 0 and I should recruit something instead? Let's at least fight Forearm first. Forearm's got 4 attack. I must reveal 4 hero cards with different card names. That's... I mean, they're here, so goodbye. And we got 3 recruit if I play this. 4 total if I decide to play them. What can I pick up? Speedy Delivery is pretty good. So I might take that instead of fighting 0 right now. 2 recruit, 1 attack. The next 2 recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. So he wall crawls something. Which is cool for a hyperspeed because, you know, put an attack card there. Hyperspeed it right away. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play the 4 recruit. We'll leave 0 there for a second because I know a twist is coming in and it's not going to push the city any. Let's take Speedy Delivery. Okay, so we hit the Mastermind once. She resurrected. And that was unfortunate. But it did allow me to take out a villain, so that's the good news. It's like a good news, bad news kind of thing. 4, 5, 6. I got the wound and a terrible hand, but at least there's just a twist coming. And that's not the side I have to fight it. I think the bot is down, Breloom. So I reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a striker twist, that card comes back into the city, or in this case, Tactic goes back underneath her Mastermind card. No, it's unfortunate. Also, this is unfortunate. I have to probably resync it with Twitch since I had to change my password because things happened. Nothing bad. It's just Twitch was being buggy. Oh yeah, definitely. That's not gonna help. Okay, what? I have 5 Deathtraps. I gotta pay 5 attack to avoid the wounds. Boy, I hope this is a lucky draw and a lucky chaos magic. All right, let's see if the fates are in my favor. I need 4 attack between the sidekick and the chaos magic to avoid the wounds. So top card of the hero deck is Speedy Delivery, which will give me 1 more attack when I play a copy of it. If I play a copy of it, I put it on the bottom of the deck. So it would give me 1 attack to recruit, and the next time I recruit, this one goes to the top of my deck. So what I could do is this. I could play the 3 shield agents. I could recruit solar energy. Play the agents. Play a copy of Speedy Delivery. Recruit solar energy to the top of my deck. Draw it with the sidekick. That would give me a guaranteed 4 attack. A guaranteed 3 attack at least. I have a better chance. Because I could draw a ranged. I could also take Accelerate over here, or through solid... no, I can't take through solid objects. That would give me 3. Maybe the second draw would tell me what to do. That seems like my best bet, because I could always phase if I don't like what's there. So let's do it. Let's play a copy of Speed Delivery. Oh, wait, I'm going to have 5 recruit. I could take through solid objects, so I might want to do that instead. Anyway, let's play this. 2 recruit, 1 attack. Next to recruit goes to the top of my deck. This goes to the bottom of the hero deck. I'll play 2 agents, 3, 4. So through solid objects. But that won't give me any attack. Choose a hero class over the top card of your deck. If it's a hero class name, then draw it. I have no idea what that's going to be. So I think I still want to take solar energy instead. Alternatively, if I took Accelerate, what I could do is this. I could put Accelerate on top of my deck for 2 recruit. Then draw it along with something else. I'll still only be at 2 attack. And I have to land both hyperspeeds. That's not great either. Let's go with solar energy. Let's do it. Unless I recruit a sidekick and just try to draw into good stuff. But I don't think so. All right, let's recruit it for the top of my deck and see if I get lucky. Yeah, it's either that or if I took a sidekick, It would be Hairball. That would let me get 1 attack and draw. Actually, because I know it's just a standard or Hairball, that would be 4 card draws. Or 3 card draws. 1 and then 2 more. You know what? Before I change my mind, before I take this, let me peek at my discard pile. Okay. What cards are not here that are in my deck? The Divided, Speed, and Wiccan would be nice. I do have a good number of grays. How many grays? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Wound. 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've gotten rid of some. You know what? I think I have some really good stuff in my deck. I only have 4 cards based on what I have here. So maybe a sidekick would be better instead of phasing 1. Yeah, I think my best bet is to draw as many cards from my deck as it is as I can. So let's do that with a sidekick instead. We will spend 2. We're gonna commit to whatever the sidekick is. It's that's Hairball, not Ms. Lion. What are you doing in there? Okay, there she is. Okay, I get to draw 1 card with this. So Ms. Lion goes to the top of my deck. We'll see if that works out for me. I will now play the sidekick, the standard sidekick. 1, 2. Okay, that is going to be a total of 3. Maybe this bystander will help me. We'll play Ms. Lion, rescue a bystander. Bystander is undercover agent. The player of your choice gains a shield officer. Oof. I do not want that officer on the hyperspeed side, so I'm going to take it myself. Maybe it'll let me get Vision's Rare. Okay, and I draw a card. I just need 1 more attack. Come on. Yes, I got it. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Lion. I mean, Sparky. Sparky's alive. Sparky's great. Don't say anything else. All right. I've got 2 more attack, up to 3. Did I say 1? I mean, I meant I needed 2 more attack, which I have. So I'm going to play Supersonic Spells for 2 more attack. I'm up to 5. I do not get to draw a card. However, I have 5 attack, which is enough to pass the Death Trap. So I will spend all of that on the Death Trap to avoid the wounds. I get 1 more recruit, and I can pick up another Solar Energy after all, the end of all of that. And there you are. So I have to avoid... How many more Death Traps? I guess it depends on which Death Traps I avoid. Death Trap 6 will give me 2 wounds. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I lose after 5. I have to pass 2 more. So if I get to 7, I don't have to worry about the rest of the traps, except for the fact that the wounds will be annoying, unless I get wounds some other way. I don't know how many wound effects there are in the villain deck. I don't feel like it's a lot. Let's just try to take down the Mastermind before she keeps on resurrecting. So I think I'm okay on that front. Turn 16, we got more Cape Killers, because that's fun. I've got Wound, 3 recruit, 2 attack. And I can fight 0 this turn. I need to discard 3 cards that cost 0. This Wound can count as one of them. I mean, villains that can give out wounds. Unless that's what you mean. No villains in this setup give out wounds. That's good news. Yeah, so the Wound can get discarded. Plus, I have nothing to fight for 2. So, I will discard... Yep. A Wound and 2 Troopers. Put the Wound to work, exactly. To fight 0. Or White Vision. Send him away to, I don't know, Phase 5. I don't know we're going to see him again. To fight 0, you must also discard 3 cards that cost 0. Did it. Done. And 3 recruit will get me Accelerate, because I'm still trying to do the hyperspeed thing. 2 of that recruit anyway. And there's another Alter Reality. Let's keep going. Turn 17 is Random from the Dark Descendants, who is a particularly angry member of Westview's Populace. Ambush, he dominates the top card of the hero deck. Let's see who that is. It's going to be Through Solid Objects Vision. Then each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their heroes with that same cost. Random dominates those heroes. So unfortunately, he's going to take my Through Solid Objects. So you dominate this one. He's going to take left-hand side's 4 cost Through Solid Objects. Right-hand side has an unfortunate domination, which is going to be the Divided card. It also costs 4. So, Random here. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really bad. I feel like this should also be Ralph. But anyway, Random's got 7 attack. And I have to KO one of those heroes when I fight him because I only get 1 per hero. Let's see if I can do that this turn. That's too bad. That was annoying. So if I play Hexbolt first, that's going to give me 1, 4, 7, 9 attack. Which I could use hit the Mastermind, but I really want to get those heroes back. So I can spare 2 attack. But I still have to play... all these in this order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Because if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, no, I could do this. I could do this. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then activate Hexbolt, which would play a copy of whatever card I discard. So let's do it in that order. That sounds fun and effective. So, unactivated solar energy, 1 attack. Activated solar energy, that's 2, 3, 4 attack. We'll play Hexbolt, activated. 5, I'll discard the top card. Yes, I could Phase Vision and play her Hexbolt. But I have enough attack already, and so let's just move the deck along and see what I've got. Top card of my own deck is Alter Reality. I'm going to play a copy of it this turn. Neat. Didn't play Covert, but I got 2 Recruit. I'll play a copy of this. Reveal the top card of your deck, discard it or put it back. I'll discard the Trooper. Just moving things along. This goes to my discard pile. So technically, this is under... Yeah, Alter Reality got discarded. I play a copy of it. Trooper goes on top. If it matters. And then 2 more attack on that 7. I got 2 Recruit out of it. Let's go ahead and fight random. So once again, it doesn't say, but when you fight a hero who's dominating a villain who's dominating heroes, each player gains 1, and any leftovers get KO'd. So let's see who's going where. Definitely going to give Billy and Tommy back to the right-hand side. There. And doesn't matter. I'll take one of these visions and KO the other one. Because he's totally real. 2 Recruit gets me a sidekick. And that's the turn. So which Phase 4 setup are you most looking forward to watching me play the setup for? Everything from WandaVision to Wakanda Forever. I think that's the bookends of Phase 4. This one, Moon Knight, that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a good one. I was surprised at how good the villain was in that show. This one. All right, so I'll see you guys for Phase 5 then after this setup. All right, turn 18 is another twist, which is too bad. All right, can I survive this one? It's not looking like it. It's all downhill from here, yeah? Well, what should I expect? So, 6 Deathtraps. I have to pay 6 attack to avoid the wounds. Doesn't look great. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Alter Reality, do a little hyperspeed, but it's not going to be enough. But probably going to fail this one unless something crazy happens. Yeah, nothing I can fight will do anything that'll help me. She-Hulk, assuming you put humanity on trial for its own level of 4th wall breakage, you know what? I was going to say I'd be surprised if Othakov didn't do that, but he's good at picking stuff that really fits, even if it's not the obvious one. So that one should, this next episode is this week, so that should be done. Yes, Werewolf by Night should be a fine setup. I wonder what the future holds for Legendary that may work well with Werewolf by Night. I certainly don't know. Okay, 2 Recruit, let's go ahead and do it. Top card of my deck is, Photon. I could discard it now or I'll hyperspeed it later. I want to keep her there, though. I'm sure we're going to see an Ironheart hero set at some point. It's going to happen. She's popular. She's just really new, 3, 4, 5 Recruit. So what I could do is I could play Accelerate to maybe get 2 attack, which probably won't do anything. Or I could leave Photon on the top to be effective in the next hand. So I think I'm going to not even play Accelerate. Fail the trap, fail the scheme, because it's going to happen. And recruit something with attack on it. I have plenty of Covert. Let's take another Alter Reality, give me more Recruit. A card that gives you Recruit and attack symbol is pretty darn good for a hyperspeed deck. So here we go. 2 more. Ooh, I can take Wiccan. He doesn't have an attack symbol, though. Phasing on Cobra to get +2 recruit. That would have been a great early one, but no. Let's go with a sidekick, because even though it doesn't have an attack symbol on it. Oh, this one does, but Hairball's not supposed to be in here. It's Ms. Lion. All right. At least that'll let me draw some cards and go away. So. All right, that's my turn. Yeah, I was right to hold on to a Photon there, but unfortunately, I have failed the scheme, and 2 more wounds go out. This one is a grievous psychic trauma, which definitely happened to the citizens of Westview. 2 more wounds, so I still have to pass 2 of them to survive, and they're only getting tougher. Alrighty, turn 19 is Wildfire. Who's Wild? I hope there's no character called Wildfire. Okay, we've got, if you fight Wildside in the sewers or bank, KO 2 of your heroes. There's a few Sabretooth adjacent villains in the X-Men universe that get me confused. There's that one, there's the other one, and then there's Sabretooth himself. Okay. I guess I'm going to try to take out the Mastermind before she can keep doing the bad stuff. Let's see what's at the top of my hero deck, shall we? Chaos Magic, top card of the hero deck is herself. So I can play a copy of Ultra Reality sometime this turn. To recruit, reveal the top card of your deck, discard it, put it back, and then Covert Dark Memories. So I did play, this is a Covert. So what do I have as far as Dark Memories? How many classes I got? I got Ranged, I got Tech, I got Covert. So that Dark Memories, Wildfire, yeah. Although, you know, living in California hits a little too close to home. So this will give me 3 attack and 2 recruit when I play the copy of it. Or more if I can get another class. But I don't think I'm going to get an instinct or a strength. Not a lot of strength in this setup. If any. I don't think there's any. There might be. I can't say with 100% certainty. Alright. Good to know. And by the way, that is... it's a Covert. So let's play Supersonic Speed. This goes to the top of the deck. I don't take it. Villain deck until I tuck it. Since I played a Covert, let's draw 2 cards. Supersonic Speed. Draw a card, draw another card. Here we go. 1, 2. That was a waste of all my efforts. Fun. I should have done Ultra Reality first before I did that. But I can do that before Hexbolt. That's not going to work. That would have been better the other way around. That's okay. Let's play Ultra Reality right now. 2 recruit. And then top part of my deck is Solo Energy. I don't need it for Dark Memories. I'm going to put it back. And then I will Dark Memories, which is 3 attack. And this gets tucked to the bottom of the villain deck. So I play Hexbolt for 1 attack, unactivated. Trooper for 1 attack. And then I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, very close to that rare, but not quite there. Can't get any attack by fighting something, or any recruit by fighting something. I get a free KO if I fight Wildside for 5 in the sewers. That seems fun. And I get 2 free KOs, which is going to be good. I have to give up on getting that vision, but that's okay. Now let's go with that. Although that would be great for the hyperspeed side, though. Either way, I gotta speed this up. Let's fight Wildside in the sewers before Wildside gets pushed through. I will fight Wildside. I will KO 2 shield agents that I've already played. Get rid of Wildside. 6 recruit is gonna get me. I'm gonna keep taking Solo Energy. A lot of them together is great. And we'll take another Ultra Reality. We'll leave Wiccan there for a little bit. So 3 and 3. And we got more hyperspeed for the other side. I could have used that KO power, but I gave it up. And now it's a reshuffle. Okay, I've got Maria Hill in hand. I got 4 recruit. There is a chance I could get 7 recruit this turn. 5, 6. I mean, there's still a chance with the sidekick. I am looking forward to the Spider-Man No Way Home setup, just because, you know, I get at least 3 Spider-Mans, and that should be interesting. Was it 7 cards? Oh, did 2 get stuck? What was the last one that I pulled? My sounds? You guys didn't hear that? Oh, my alert sounds. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's tied into whatever the heck's going on with the chat. Okay, Trooper goes back. Thanks for catching that. All right, turn 20 is going to give me Cape Killers. Let me quick, yeah. Give me a second, see if I can open that up. View Twitch activity feed. There we go. Okay. So there's the sub from earlier. Oh, you played a crow an hour ago that I totally didn't hear. So please do not redeem any sounds. They're not working right now. I gotta fix that. But thank you for the hydrate. I needed that. Okay, I played the Cape Killers just now. Let's play my hand out. This is gonna be good. I could do a combo with speed, delivery, and speed. I'll play speed, delivery first to recruit. 1 attack. The next year I recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. Okay. So I could do that. I could phase and know the number correctly. Get 1 attack. But then I couldn't do a proper hyper speed because it would be a sidekick that wouldn't give me anything. But I know what the cost was, which would offset that. That'll be fun. Let's recruit a sidekick right now. Goes to the top of my deck. It costs 2. Remember that. Now I'll play Astral Projection. And then reveal the top part of your deck. If the card is that cost, you get +1 attack. So I get 2 base for Astral Projection. And then 1 more there. Awesome. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. The first hyperspeed is going to fail. But I get a few of them. Up to 7 attack. I have to discard a trooper to do this. And then hyperspeed 3. Here we go. That's the sidekick. That's 1. That's no attack yet. And a reshuffle. Well, hyperspeed deck, work. 1 more. That fails. So she completely fails there. But I get another shot. I'll play the second ultraviolet radiation up to 10 by discarding this trooper. And then 3 more. Nothing. 1, 2. Okay, I got 2 more attack. I'm at 12 now after that hyperspeed. So that was something. I got 12 attack. I can't fight the Cape Killers because I have no more shield cards for clearance. I could fight Shiklah once. I mean, Agatha. Or I could hit both villains here. The Brainwashed Havoc is actually pretty darn good for this side. It gives you the attack for hyperspeed. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say. Plus, it's 4 attack because I have a lot of ranged, and I could hyperspeed it instead. And you know what? She might just resurrect, making this moot if I decide to fight her anyway. So let's take care of the city a little bit. I'm going to hope that that's a twist coming up next. Not that I think I can clear it, but just so this is not a wasted turn. Yeah, let's spend 12. We'll do it in order. We'll spend 6, take out Havoc, and gain him as a hero to help me in Westview. And we'll spend the other 6 taking out Rainfire so he doesn't become an extra Master Strike. That seemed like a valuable thing to do. I'm pretty sure I spent this to get that sidekick earlier, so I'm not going to have that anymore. Plus, I wouldn't get a second psychic anyway if I did. Fun. Fun hand. That's all I'll say about that. Wait, I do have to focus fire the Mastermind now. Oh, she wouldn't have come back. But guess what is going to happen? He dominates the top card of the hero deck once again. It is a 3 cost, and he's going to steal some stuff for me. He's going to steal either Maria or Vision. You can have Maria. I just hope I don't get up to what would have been 7 recruit this turn. I'm going to be pretty embarrassed. And the right-hand side... oh, yeah. The right-hand side is so terrible that nothing happens. So, he only goes up to 6 attack. That's the wrong color. Must be consistent. Okay. 6 attack on random, not random there. Sidekick time. Well, you know what? Let's phase first. This will be fun. Phase for a trooper. Now we sidekick. We drop Vision again. And Scarlet Witch. Let's alter reality. 2 recruit, top card of my deck is Chaos Magic. I will put it back. And this turn, I will phase Solar Energy again for Chaos Magic. Let's see what I get. Okay, I keep that. I don't know why I'm taking that away. Top card of the hero deck is Light the Way Photon. You get +1 attack for each card you discarded from your hand this turn. Oh man, this is going to be a great pickup for the right-hand side. So if I decide to play it, it's got to be worth it this turn, because I'm going to lose it if I do. It will give me a total of 3 attack. I didn't discard anything in this turn. I just phased. It'll give me a total of 4 after I play the Trooper, which is enough to take out a Cape Killers, but I don't think it's worth moving that away from potentially recruiting on the right. So I do not think I'm going to play a copy of that. I got 4 recruit. I could rest the wound away. Or I could recruit something from the HQ. I don't want speed delivery. Sorceress Illusions is 1 recruit and then phasing and then covert. You get +2 recruit. Ooh, the word madness is here. That's coming up in the flavor text. But I'm beyond recruit right now. Same thing for through solid objects, even though it does still have some utility with dark memories and top deck knowledge. You can reveal the class. So what you can do is basically, you have another phasing card. You phase it out. If you have through solid objects, you get to just draw it right away. And then you have an extra 2 recruit. An extra class. I have... You know what? I want to move the HQ along to get that Photon in there for the other side, so I'm going to take through solid objects for 4. Replace it with Light the Way, because that's just such a good ramp for a hyperspeed deck. And this is a good hand. Do I have 6 recruit? I got 2. I have 3. I have 4. 4 recruit. Turn 22. Here's another twist. And this is probably one of the worst hands to have this amount of attack. So I failed the next 2 easiest ones. It's going to keep getting harder from here. So I got to pay for 7 Deathtraps, 7 attack, which I desperately would like, but I'm not going to get that this turn. So looks like more wounds are happening. Let's play what I've got. I got 4 recruit. Actually, hold on. I might want to take out a Cape Killers. Let's do Hyperspeed 2. Nothing. Nothing. I'm building a hyperspeed deck, and because of this, I completely failed. Card that does nothing. 4 recruit. Let's just take speed delivery. Call it a day. End my turn. And get those wounds. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards there, which should be fun. And moving over, I gotta get the wounds first. 2 more wounds go out. One of them is a Grievous, unfortunately. Moving over. Turn 23 is another... Oh. Come on, give me a break. At least I have potential for more attack this turn. Okay. I have to make 8 attack to avoid the wounds. And there are 6 wounds left. I still have to pass 2 of them. This will be a nice one to do, to pass. So can I get 8 attack? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I definitely have it this turn. So I'm going to pass that. So the next 2 are going to be hard. The last one's going to be almost impossible. So let's start with Hex Bolt for 1 attack. Let's play Solar Energy. Oh, I'll phase Solar Energy, actually. No, I won't. I'll immediately play Supersonic Spells. 2 attack, draw a card. It's Alter Reality. I haven't played a Covert, and I won't. So let's just... I wish I could get the Dark Memories, but I won't unless I phase for it. But that's too risky. 2 recruit, reveal the top card of your deck. It is through solid objects. I'll put it back. So I play both solar energies. Each one gives me 3 attacks, so that's 3, 6 more. I'm at 9 attack. So I have to pay 8 for the Deathtraps. I will do that. I luckily avoided the wounds on Deathtrap number 8, but that only leaves me with 1 attack and 3 recruit. I will take another Hex Bolt. I think that's the turn. Another Light the Way has appeared. Moving over. About an hour and change into the game, so thanks for sticking around. I don't know how this is going to end up. I could lose this. Nemesis shows up. Nemesis is here. Ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their non-gray heroes. Nemesis dominates those heroes. That is going to be a lot of mental domination here. Okay, I gotta choose. It's probably going to be Alter Reality from the right-hand side. Okay, you can take Alter Reality. Left-hand side is going to be a tougher choice. I want to activate Solar Energy or something, so I'm going to give him through Solid Objects Vision. I'm sorry that I postponed your randomizing, but I'm glad you came by. So Nemesis here is going to be at 7 attack, and I can get those back, but I gotta worry about not losing. I have not gotten 1 tactic yet. I hit once, but it came back. Let's see what I can do about this. So what do I want to do? Do I want to draw 2 cards, or do I want to Alter Reality and get Dark Memories? Discard pile is full, so how much attack can I get? I got Ranged. I don't have that many classes. Ranged, Instinct. Yeah, with all those cards, Dark Memories, it only give me 2 attack, so I'm going to play her first. Alter Reality, 2 recruit, top card of my deck. Ooh, I don't have a deck. Do I want... Well, then, you know what? I'll have these cards not ending up in the reshuffle, but also Psychic Trauma won't end up in the reshuffle. So let's do it. Let's shuffle my discard pile. And, yeah, there's no recruits first, so... Here we go. Reveal the top card of your deck, discard it, or put it back. Before I draw it with Supersonic Speed, top card of my deck is a Wound. I am absolutely discarding that. You kidding me? Okay, now I'm going to play Supersonic Speed, which will let me draw 2 more cards, thanks to his mother's help. 1, 2. All right, let's Hyperspeed. Please work. Oh, no, that's not Hyperspeed. Let's get Hyper for Speed. That's what I meant to say. 2 recruit and 1 attack. And the next hero I recruit goes to the top of my deck, but I'm probably not going to recruit anything. I got 2 more attack. Actually, that's not true. I got 4 recruit. And 1 more recruit. 5. Yep, 2, 4, 5 recruit, and then 3 attack total. I could get rid of this Psychic Trauma right now. Oh, awesome. If it were me, it would be confusing because I'd be listening to... Well, I guess because it would be myself, and that's why. I'm glad to be a background for your game. Who's in your setup, Montex? So, I could get rid of the Wound by spending 5 recruit, which is tempting. So close to getting Light the Way, though. And it's all this Wound's fault. If I decided not to play this agent, though, I could fight a Cape Killers. And it's KO a card from my discard pile. I could KO that Wound. That seems pretty good. I'd have 4 recruit left. So pay 5 recruit to KO this Wound. Or get rid of a Cape Killer, KO a Wound, and then do a recruit of a Sidekick or something. I have to stop taking Sidekicks. They're messing with my Hyperspeed. You know what? I am going to pay to get rid of Psychic Trauma. Because I just decided to. And end my turn there. I rarely pay to get rid of those Grievous Wounds that give you a cost. But I've done it. I'd rather KO more agents. Because then, Hyperspeed reasons. Only 5 cards because 1 got stolen. Turn 25, Cape Killers. City is full of Cape Killers and Dark Descendants. Which is reminiscent of towards the end of the season where Hayward's troops were coming in and the townspeople were getting a little more, you know, unwieldy, as they should have. So if I play Hexbolt first, it'll be 1, 4, 5, 6 attack, and I can fight random. And get back those cards. All right, Baron Zemo, Symbiotic Absorption with Doctor Strange. Ooh, that's a tough one. Because Zemo cares about your victory pile. And then... Oh, you got Feasting there too. MODOK, Groot, Silver Surfer, Queen Storm, Wiccan, and Vision. Hey, we're using some of the same heroes. Look at that. Queen Storm and Groot. Well, Groot has strength in there. Well, Queen Storm and Wiccan are going to be a great combo. That's an amazing combo. Oh, and Queen Storm will get empowered by each side of the divided Wiccan and Speed card, which is pretty cool. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Gosh, I wish I could hit the Mastermind, but I'm gonna hit random. Let's play it in that order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. Even though I could hit 1 Cape Killer, but not 2 because I don't have the clearance for it. Let's take out random. Really dealing a lot with these villains and not Mastermind. Yeah, it's going to be a great deck, especially with Queen Storm. She's going to be the key to that whole operation. Solar Energy. So I have to pick one side. So because I don't want the officer going to the right, I'm going to gain the officer on the left. Solar Energy on the right, even though he could have gone either side. And that's that. I think you guys are going to... I know you guys said you really wanted to see this setup, but I think the one based on the finale of What If is another one you're really going to want to see. If you haven't looked at that one yet, if you've watched What If, go look at Off the Cuff setup for the finale of that. And man, that's going to be interesting. If you know what happens in that episode, you'll know why. If you know who the bad guy is, turn 26 is Fatale. All these villains that are not going to cause her to resurrect while I'm not fighting her. Fight effect KO one of her heroes, and then escape the Mastermind dominates the top card of the hero deck. She's the second one. I already tucked the first one earlier. Okay, before we hyperspeed, let's draw. Maybe I can activate the effect. 1, 2. Nope, but I did get Havoc brainwashed, and I do have X-Gene. So I'll play this for 2 attack. X-Gene range, you get +2 attack. I just have to have a range on my discard pile, and I do with at least 1. I got 2 cards, so 2 more attack for Havoc brainwash. Let's go ahead and do a hyperspeed. Hyperspeed 2 is nothing. 1 attack. Hit once. Gotta get rid of these agents. 6 attack, and I have 3 agents. Okay. I think I want to clear 2 Cape Killers. Get rid of 2 agents from my discard pile. Making well, I'll get rid of an agent and a wound, making hyperspeed better. Which means I'll have to discard 2 agents for clearance. So first one, first clearance, down to 3. We'll take out the ones behind Nemesis. First one, KO a card from your discard pile. It's going to be the wound on the bottom. We'll fight the second one by discarding another shield agent. Take out this Cape Killer, KO a card from your discard pile. It's going to be this shield agent from my discard pile. Okay, done with that. Just keep getting rid of them. Keep getting rid of them. For the time that I've got left. Turn 27. Computer Hacker. I don't think I've seen a single bystander yet from the villain deck, so here's the first one. Computer Hacker, which lets me draw an extra card at the end of the turn once I rescue her, goes to the sewers. Behind Fatale. Okay, so check out all the attack. I wish the twist came up this turn because I can get 1, 4, 7, 10, 11 attack this turn if I play it in this order. Which I should probably use to hit the Mastermind, even though it's probably a twist. Or I could hit Nemesis and the Cape Killers and get rid of discard the agent for clearance. But 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17 cards left in the villain deck. I have some time, even though I haven't hit her yet, or haven't gotten a tactic yet. I could do the phasing trick with Hexbolt, but then I would have to play a Solar Energy first to activate it. So maybe the guaranteed attack is better. Yeah. If I can stall, if I can survive the twist, I'll know she will be even less. Actually, there's 3 strikes left. If I hit her for 9, I'm going to have 2 attack I can't do anything with. Right-hand side's got some potential. The only reason why I really need to hit Nemesis is just because these cards are useful, but these are actually two of the lesser useful cards than the others. So I'm going to go for it and try to hit the Mastermind. Don't really need these right now. So again, I'll play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hit her for 9. Let's hope we survive. Oh, and not all her tactics have resurrection. I can get the Deadpool or Ralph Boner one. Let's see if I get him. That was such a weird moment. I'm like, oh, the actor. All right, it is. Nope, she resurrects, or she has the potential to resurrect. Drain life. Although, if she resurrects, I can take out Nemesis anyway. Top card of the villain deck is a Cape Killer. So, the bad news is I don't get to take out Nemesis. The good news is I got a tactic. Okay, and when I do resurrection, I keep the card there. I don't tuck it or anything. So the Cape Killers are coming in next. Can't do anything with these. All right, that was a good bet. Oh yeah, yep, it's 2 out of 6. I got a tactic, but it went back in. I got 2 wounds in this hand. So basically I have to hit her 4 more times. Hey, Mr. Giraffe, thank you for the community sub gift, the tier 1 sub for actually getting a tactic from the Mastermind, from Agatha. Thank you so much. Thank you. And welcome back to the States for now. By the way, turn 28, Cape Killers, come on in. Here we are. If anybody is in, I think you posted in the chat if you're in his area and like to play some Legendary or whatever, hit him up. Okay. I can actually do Hyperspeed 6 this turn, which I'm very excited about. Let's go. Speedy delivery. 2 recruit and 1 attack. I wall call the next hero I recruit, which I should not forget. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a reminder not to do the thing on him counter, which is what that means. Now, what do I do first? Do I draw with Sidekick or do I Hyperspeed? My discard pile has a bunch of stuff that's going to whiff on a Hyperspeed, but a bunch of stuff that will work on a Hyperspeed. Oh, you do? Are you willing to say who it is? If you don't, that's totally fine. I'm just curious to hear how it goes. That's really cool. Hyperspeed 6 or card draw? I think I want a Hyperspeed 6 first. So let's go. Oh, that's so cool. So that meetup channel actually worked. I think that meetup channel was actually Hobbs' idea too, if I'm not incorrect. I think it was him who set this up. So I'm glad it's working out. Are you guys going to play Legendary? I don't know why you wouldn't. All right, Hyperspeed 6. Let's go. And that's going to have a reshuffle in the middle. That's going to be 1, 2. All right, it hit twice. Let's push this over. 4 more after the reshuffle. By the way, these are set aside all together. The way the Hyperspeed works, if I recall correctly, is they're all set aside. And then at the end of the Hyperspeed, they're all put into the discard pile. So, like, they wouldn't get caught up in another reshuffle if you didn't have that many. Only 3 hours. That's not so bad for, like, a once-in-a-while Legendary meetup. That's so cool. I hope to hear how your games go. All right, 4 more Hyperspeeds. That's Hyperspeed 3, Hyperspeed 4. Really? That surprises me a little bit. Okay, I got 4 attack from that Hyperspeed 6. This is backwards. Okay, so I'm at 5 attack after that. These will go to my discard pile. Let's draw. Maybe we'll get a range to activate Ultraviolet Radiation. So 2 draws. 1, 2. Didn't get it, but I got another Speedy Delivery. So maybe I should wait so I can do 2 recruits. So hold on. I'm not going to get Dark Memories, so I'll play Ultra Reality to see what the top of my deck has. Reveal the top card of your deck. Discard or put it back. I will discard the Trooper, because I'm not going to Hyperspeed anymore this turn, and I'll just draw that instead. Okay. If I want to play Ultraviolet Radiation, I can get the Rare Vision this turn. 5, 6, 7, and I don't need the Shield Agent to get it. Or I can get Light the Way Photon. And yeah, Light the Way Photon doesn't care about Hyperspeed because its card's discarded from your hand. Which is something, but not as good as I thought it would be. But check out what Vision does. So, Insubstantial Accomplishments is 4 attack, which should work with Hyperspeed, phasing, and when you play this, you may swap a card from your hand with the top 2 cards of your deck. This could be decent for Hyperspeed. but only kind of sort. It's better for facing. But Light the Way is still better for the couple of Photon cards that I've got, plus Ultra Reality. It's probably going to net more attack on average than the rare. It's 4 attack, but so is Photon if I just discarded 1 card. More than often, it's going to be more than that if I get a lot of good stuff. It is. I think I'm going to do a crazy thing and take the uncommon instead, but I gotta... well, actually, it goes to the top of my deck, and I'll get it next turn. I gotta factor that in. I think I'm gonna... It is 4 attack with extra card draw. And I can get rid of a card I don't want. And yeah, this could unlock a lot of attack for me. Plus, you know what? I think the reason why I am going to take this rare is because I don't think the left side is going to... Well, actually, look what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. And if I guess the hero class correctly, I get to draw it. Oh. Left side might be able to take vision next turn, because I get to reveal the top card of my deck. And then if it's the right hero class, I get to draw it. So it just has to be a card with recruit on it, and I get to draw it. Unless it's a card with no hero class. In which case, I won't get to draw it at all. Yeah, but this side is not really activating Dark Memories. The other side. This is the hyperspeed side. There's a good chance I could get vision over here if I reveal a card that has one recruit on it that has a class. And that would be better on that side. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut and take the Light the Way instead. I got to listen to my thoughts here. And do that and hopefully get vision on the other side. I will play... how much attack am I going to get? I'm going to get 5, 8. If I discard this. And what can I do with 8 attack? Can I get 9? I'll get 9. And I'll fight the Mastermind. Okay, I'm going to play Speedy Delivery first. It's going to give me 2 more recruit, 1 more attack. I have the next tier where you recruit the turn goes on top of your deck. I had that twice, but it doesn't stack up that way. So I'm throwing 1 away, but that's okay. I will recruit Light the Way Photon. Is what I'm committing to doing on the top of my deck. And I will discard a Shield Agent to play Ultraviolet Radiation for 9 total attack. Let's try and hit the Mastermind. And let's see what I get. Shuffling up the... Oh, that's not the tactics. Here's a tactic. Shuffling up all 3 remaining ones. And I'm afraid of a resurrection. And it's probably going to happen. I got the Enslavement Beam. If she resurrects, rescue 4 by a standards. Top card of the villain deck is a Cape Killer. So she does not resurrect once again. Oh, close. Because there's got to be a lot of twists coming up. Okay. That's the turn. I already did the top deck thing. Okay, I went against taking the rare. Let's see if that works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no cards to discard from my hand right now. But that's okay. I got plenty of attack here. Moving over. All right, let's see if I can get that rare. After all. Okay, turn 29, Cape Killers come in. Yep, 4 p.m. Pacific, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. It's going to be. Okay, let's see if I get lucky here. I could rest, get rid of 2 wounds, but also I got a full city, which is going to be a problem. 2 recruit. Reveal the top card of your deck. Discard it, put it back. Okay. The good news is this has recruit printed on it, and if I drew it, I could get the rare. The bad news is it doesn't have a hero class, so I cannot draw it through solid objects. I could phase for it. But that wouldn't give me enough because it would just give me the exact same number. So I think I want to discard this and then take a wild guess on vision and see if I get lucky. So I will discard the Shield Officer, who has no hero class. Through solid objects, 2 more recruit. What is a good guess? Here's my discard pile. I gotta say ranged or covert. If I said ranged, I might be able to get something. If I said covert, if I said ranged, I'd be able to get some more attack. Probably couldn't hit anything. It is. So what I'm saying is if I said covert, I would have to say covert to get some recruit, but it may not be covert. Or I could just straight up phase this card and hopefully it would help me. So ranged or covert? Ranged or covert? I think it's more likely that it's going to be ranged, but covert's the only the thing I need to do this. Or I could just straight up phase it. Or I could rest. I could phase, see what that looks like. Well, I could do all those things I just said and rest. Because I wouldn't have fought or recruited anything yet. So I might as well do this first. Discard pile again. You know what? That's a lot of range. I'm going to say covert. Yeah. Although the downside is I'll have an escape of Nemesis. But I'm going to say covert. Okay, I choose hero class. I commit to covert. Top card of my... No, it's okay. That's what we do here. I hope it's covert. Hey, it would have been right either way. Love a divided card. Okay, it's both covert and ranged, so I get to draw it. And that's good. That's going to give me what I need. And so far as card draws, I still have to get one more recruit. But maybe I'll get enough attack to hit something. So since I can't activate the Wiccan side, I'm going to go ahead and play the speed side to draw 2 more cards. I just need one more recruit to be able to get the rare. Solar Energy. Hexbolt. So I didn't get any more recruit. But that's okay, because I got some attack potential now. I can get up to 1, 2, 3, 4 total attack. And I can fight a Cape Killers and not worry about an escape coming up. Or I can discard the top card of any player's deck. I could phase this Vision. And then I could play Hexbolt. I could phase the Vision and try to get more recruit. But then Nemesis is going to escape. He's going to take these with him. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world because he's not going to cause a discard because those aren't bystanders. Yeah, you know what? An escape is not going to hurt me at all, really. So I'm going to ignore that as much as I hate for him to escape with his pretentiousness, and I'm going to try to get one more recruit by phasing him. That is true. All right, let's phase him because I don't really care about the escape, unfortunately. So phase, and I get Ultra Reality. That's going to do it. Okay, and I activate Ultra Reality. 2 more recruit. Reveal the top card. Yep, reveal the top card of your deck. Discard to put it back. And Dark Memories. I should do a recruit first so I get one more attack from Dark Memories. But I can't do the recruit first. I need to play this for Dark Memories. So I could discard a card from my deck with Hexbolt first, though. Oh, no, I can't. I didn't play a ranged. So it's just going to be a 1 attack. I can discard the top card of my deck if it's another class and then Dark Memories. So let's see what it is. Yep. 2, 4, 6. Top card of my deck. It's the same class, so I'm just going to put it back. And Dark Memories gives me 1 attack for all these ranges that I got. So she had a pretty good week. Not that many bad memories there. And Hexbolt. Well, actually, let's take the Shield Agent. Didn't play Hexbolt. Play the Shield Agent for 7. Total recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, good. Let's go ahead and pick up... No, I don't really care about the cards he's carrying. That's why I left him there. But I'm going to fight something anyway, I think. Right? Am I going to fight something? No, I'm not going to fight anything. I will take the Vision Rare right now. Too bad I couldn't put it at the top of my deck, but it'll come back soon. Cool, Infrared Conversion. To play this, you must discard a card, draw 2 cards. That's great for the Photon uncommon I took on the right. Unactivated Hexbolt, 1 more attack. And these 2 wounds, I got 1 more recruit. And this all goes nowhere. But I got myself Vision's Rare, which is great for the end of this. And we're probably going to have an escape. No, we have a strike. So she's going to make the twist happen more often. So no escape here. I gained this right because I gained the officer on the left. Okay, top 3 cards of the villain deck. 1, 2, 3. Put all twists you revealed on the top of the villain deck. Ooh, okay. So she tucks a strike, but she puts 2 twists on top. So, boy, do I have to pass one more of the... I have to pass one more, I think, to survive. There's 11. Yep, I have to pass one of these. So 9, 10, or 11. I wish it happened this turn. If I had a card that let me play an extra card from the villain deck, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get enough to do it this turn. Next turn, though, not promising for that much attack. Oh, where did she go? I lost her. Here she is. All right. So if I fight her, she's going to resurrect. So there's no point in fighting her for 2 turns unless I really want the benefit. Oh, you know what? She does have the one... Look at her, both her tactics. So she's got Infernal Power that will resurrect, and she's got the Deadpool card, which is going to not resurrect, and it's going to... I gain him as a hero. He doesn't go into the city or anything. So it's a 50-50 shot that that'll work. But let's just see what I've got here. Let's start with Havoc Brainwashed, which is, again, going to give me 4 attack because of all the range in my discard pile. Just confirm. Yep, I got a Photon at the bottom, so there we go. We've got Soul of Energy. That's 7 total attack after the ranged. Haven't discarded any cards from my hand. Let's do a Hyperspeed 2. Last 2 cards. Oh, almost last 2. I have 3 on my deck. That's 1 attack. Nothing. So I get 1 more from the Hyperspeed. Didn't discard any cards from my hand. No other Photon. So I'll play Light the Way. I'm up to 11 attack. And 2 recruit. So with 11 attack, I could hold off on these agents. I could take out Nemesis, and I could take out the Cape Killers. One of the Cape Killers, because I know that there's a 50-50 shot of her resurrecting. Although it is a 50-50 shot. So next turn, I have to generate 9 attack to pass Deathtrap, and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get to play a copy of the top card of the hero deck. So if that somehow gives me 4 attack, I'll pass. If it doesn't, I'll fail. And it's only going to get harder from there. The Bystander will give me an extra card next turn, which will give me a better shot at passing that twist. And there aren't any escapes coming for a while. So because we know there aren't any escapes for a while, I could take the chance and hit her. But getting that hacker is going to be useful. And I get to KO one of my heroes on the right, too. So making the hyperspeed better. Oh, yes, on this side. So I think that's worth it. So yeah, let's do Fatale and 2 Cape Killers. Because I get to KO 4 cards. Nope, I get to KO 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm about to do a reshuffle. So I can get some really good hyperspeed to pass that twist. That seems like the way to go. Let's do it. So Fatale, taking her out for a 5. I got 6 left. And fight K one of your heroes. I gotta play the... Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, so I either have to... So I can only fight 1 Cape Killer. Unless I KO one of my non-grays. Because I haven't gotten rid of these agents yet. Do I want to do that? Is that worth it? Is it worth sacrificing one of my non-grays? I think it might be worth sacrificing one of my non-grays to KO more stuff. Because then I still have a better hyperspeed deck. I mean, he worked once. I think I'd rather take out Solar Energy over here over Accelerate, because I did build a hyperspeed deck after all. Plus, I have enough Instinct now. I have like 4 of them. All right, you know what? I'm going to get rid of Vision. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to KO Solar Energy with Fatale. That way, I have enough for both shield clearances. So let's do it. I get the Bystander. Extra card draw next turn. I discard an agent to fight the Cape Killers. KO a card from my discard pile. I'm going to get rid of wounds. First one is the wound. Get rid of them. Let's discard the other agent for the second one. Leave the one in the sewers for some reason. And KO a card from my discard pile. Do I have any more wounds? Or just agents? Okay, it's going to be another agent. Okay. And I draw 7 cards now. Thanks to the Bystander. 1. I've gotten rid of a lot of cards with no attack symbols on them. So this should and must be a good turn, because I have to get 10 attack to pass the death trap, and then I'll be safe from the rest of the twist. 2. That's not a good sign. 3. That's not a good sign. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on. That could have been so much better. That's not good. I gotta hope that Astral Projection combined with Altered Reality lets me draw something, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. No Dark Memories unless I recruit something with Dark Memories. We only have I have 4 recruit. If I can get 9 attack, it's not going to be enough. I might do some crazy phasing. That's not good. It's not good at all. I could in theory pass twist 11, but that's the hardest one to do. I could pass this one too in theory. Turn 31. There's a twist. We got 2 twists. Here's Death Trap 9. I got to make 9 attack. Again, if I do it this way, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a Chaos Magic and see if I get really lucky. Top card of the hero deck is... Okay, I got a copy of Hexbolt. So what does that say for me? I get to do a Hexbolt effect. So I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then whatever attack from the top card of a player's deck's got. So I could phase Solar Energy, but I can only use 1 Hexbolt on it. I don't know what I'm going to phase into. It could be worse. I could discard the top card of the right-hand side's deck. Maybe get that Photon to give me 3 attack. Huh. I think I want to try that. I think I want to try playing a copy of the other side's deck. And if all else fails, I can just phase Vision and hope for the best. I could phase Vision first, play a copy of him with the other Hexbolt, but then I'm going to be stuck. All right, let's try it. Let's play my actual Hexbolt for no effect. Let's play the copy of Hexbolt and see if I get lucky. 1 more attack. I will discard the top card of the right-hand side's deck. It's a Shield Agent. Come on! I just got rid of so many. Well, I play a copy of the Shield Agent. Yeah, this is not what I needed. Not at all. Not at all. At least I got that Shield Agent away from the other side. Okay, well, that's 3 attack after the Trooper. If I play Solar Energy, that'll give me a total of 6 attack. So, right, I might as well phase to see if somehow I get the rare Vision. I think it's still on my discard, though. If I play it, I get 6 attack, and I can take out the Cape Killers. But let's phase. Let's see what I get. Phasing Vision. And, of course, it's a Trooper. So, 4 attack, 2 recruit. Wait, where even did that other recruit come from? I don't think I have 2 recruit. I didn't KO anything. The top card of the deck had, it was Hexbolt, so. Wow, that's terrible. So I'm going to fight the Cape Killers anyway. And fail the twist. Cape Killers. I will get rid of the agent. Copy of an agent. Oh, yes, that was a copy. So, still, I won't recruit a sidekick. I'll do the KO, because I got wounds here. Get rid of the subdermal tracker from my discard pile. Let's just hope. Let's just hope this will be enough to push me through. Okay. 1, 2. Or let's hope. You know, I know that last twist is not going to be tough because I already put so many cards in the bottom of the deck. So maybe I just have to hit the Mastermind real fast, because I don't know if she'll resurrect after this twist. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the rare. Okay. Do I have 11 attack here? I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I get to play this, swap a card from my hand with the top 2. There's a very good chance I could get 11 attack this turn. So we'll see if I get a twist on this turn. And we'll see if I get 11 attack. And then I won't lose to the scheme. Thanks to the rare Vision. Here's another twist. We knew that. There's the penultimate Death Trap. I got to make 10 attack, which I'm pretty sure I determined I couldn't get. I have no discard pile. So what I could do is I could play Alter Reality, look at the top card of my deck, put it back, and then play Astral Projection to get 1 extra attack by getting it right. Oh yes, the wounds go out. Here they are. Because everybody loves wounds. And, yes. That's not going to work. So maybe I just, again, take a chance, phase Astral Projection, try to get something better, but playing Alter Reality first to get something better to phase into. All right, let's try it. 2 recruit, top card of my deck. Ooh, it's Photon. All right, I'm going to put it back. I'm going to phase into her. Oh, that might do it. We'll see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and phase Astral Projection into Photon. So here we go. I don't get to hyperspeed, though, because I didn't get arranged. But I'll go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'll be 1 short. I'll be 1 short. But I can hit the Mastermind, so I'm just going to do it. That's too bad. Ultraviolet Radiation. I discard the Shield Agent to get 3 attack. I'll play Light the Way, which will give me 3 more attack, plus 1 for the 1 card I discarded. And then I'll play Trooper for 9 attack, and to spite her for messing me up with these wounds that I'm about to get, I will hit her for 9. Let's see which tactic I get. It's the non-resurrection one, of course. There he is. Shiklah's husband, Deadpool, or Ralph in this case. Again, this is a hero. He becomes a 5 attack hero. You get plus 1 attack for each hero with an odd numbered cost you played this turn. So there we go. There he is. 3 recruit. Let's take Infrared Conversion, which is a great card for this side, except for the fact that it has no attack for hyperspeed, but hopefully I don't hyperspeed it. It's great on its own. All right. New hand. You made it for the end, for better or worse. All right, this is a good hand. I get to hyperspeed 6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hyperspeed 6. And let's see. The last 2 wounds go up before I lose. Here we are. Counter goes up. So if I fail Twist 11, I lose the game. That's just how this works. So let's see where it is. I didn't get to peek. Turn 33. Okay, it's a bias damage that goes to Nemesis. Good. I might be able to just take out the Mastermind before I have to deal with that. Let's hit her. Let's hope she doesn't resurrect, because... Okay, Faithful Resurrection doesn't say if this is not the last tactic. So, because I do the final blow anyway, so it'll just come back. Okay, let's play Vision, the rare. 4 attack. When you play this, you may swap a card from your hand with the top. Yeah, that's crazy. Even if you're not using the final blow to defeat Shiklah, I think, unless it says otherwise in the rule sheet, if you hit her for the final tactic, do you win, or does it have a chance to resurrect if you're not using the final blow? I haven't come across that in a while. I think once the tactic is gone, it's gone. So even if it comes back, it already had been gone if you're not using the final blow. All right, anyway, when you play this, you may swap a card from your hand. Or should I phase this instead? Because I know I don't have to hit the twist. It's probably in the rule sheet. So if I played this, I can get a really good hand this turn and hit her. Or I could phase this and save it for maybe in 2 turns when I might have a twist. If I do phase it and I don't get another ranged, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. Right-hand side's got potentially enough to clear the last twist. She took the last strike she saw. I don't know if the next card's a villain or not. Okay, so the arguments for phasing it is setting up turn 35 a little better to succeed, but if I play it, if I phase it, there's no guarantee I can hit her this turn. The final blow can't resurrect, but she could resurrect now if the next card's not a villain, and then I have to hit her twice. But yeah. Okay. Let's take a chance. Let's just hit her. Let's play this. So playing it for attack. When you play this, you may swap a card from your hand with the top 2 cards of your deck. I'm going to swap this. Oh, that goes to the top of my deck, though. So do I want to give something good? Now, let's just go all in. Swap the agent with the top 2 cards of my deck. 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's like a 50-50 shot, isn't it? It's a strike or a twist or something like that, a villain or twist. We'll look at the last tactic because we know what it is. So if she resurrects, I get to draw 2 cards, and maybe I can hit her again if I draw the right cards. So we'll see. And I can just keep drawing 2 cards over and over. Because she's going to keep resurrecting. Anyway, that's what's coming up. So I want to get as much attack as I can. So I've got 5 attack. I'll play everything out. 6, 7, 8. I'll play the Trooper first before I play Solar Energy. 9. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm about to reveal the top card of the villain deck. I have to show the tactic first. Okay, does she resurrect? She does not resurrect. It's a villain, but she does not enter the city. I just got excited. Alright, that's the last tactic. I just gotta hit her one more time. Whew, that was a closey. Alright, let's, so I can get 3 more attack. There's no point. So I'm gonna phase Solar Energy. And I got a shield agent that I put there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. I will, I'll take Astral Projection. I just put my own runes, yep. Darkhold something something. You know, I heard people who say they didn't like how the show ended because it turned into a more like traditional MCU fare. But I like that. I like how it started off its own thing and then it kind of, here's how it fits into the bigger universe kind of thing, which I like. All right, if I get 9 attack, I win, and I think I can. I don't have it yet, but I might. So Rainfire comes in. He becomes a Master Strike if he escapes. That's never going to happen. Let's try to get 9 attack this turn so I don't have to deal with this anymore. Let's do a big ol' hyperspeed and see if I've built this deck properly at the very end of this all. 2 recruit, 1 attack. Next tier recruit goes to the top of my deck. So do I do that first for a guaranteed hyperspeed? Oh, there's no cards in the HQ with attack except for Light the Way. So I can't. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. I can't even do that. That's not going to help me. So let's just do a blind hyperspeed. I need I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 of these to hit if I can't get Astral Projection. Right. So here we go. Hyperspeed 6. That's 1. That's total of 1. That's total of 2. That's a total of 3. That's a total of 4. That's a total of 5. Best hyperspeed yet is the last one I needed and the most important one. So I'm up to 6 attack up here. That's going to do it. Let's keep going. I got 7. 2 more recruit. Oh, now guess what? 5 recruit. Let's do this. Let's recruit Vision. What's the most thematic recruit right now? Yeah, still probably Vision. Take Vision top of my deck for 4. Let's Astral Project. 2 more attack. I choose 4. Hey, look. It's 4 cost. I get 1 more attack. And then 11 attack. And I just got extra for nothing. Let's just go ahead and hit her for 9. Taking her out. Saving Westview. And that is going to be the full game. And it was a victory. Yes, full potential Tommy. That was fun. Yeah, I see why you guys were looking forward to this game. I was too. That was fun. I highly, highly recommend you guys try this one out. Type in !MCU in the Discord, because the bot's down here, to play off-the-cuff setups, including this one and all of them. So let's do our predictions. Stick around. We're going to head over to check out somebody else's channel, get you some more points. Thank you for being here. Outcome. Yeah, I don't... hyperspeed decks don't always work out for me, but this one, because I was able to commit to it, worked. Even though it gave me trouble. All right, it was a win, so there's your points. Enjoy those points. And, yeah, that was great. So, yes, Thursday, randomizer stream, 4 p.m. Pacific. Friday, 2 viewer challenges. I haven't rolled for those challenges yet, so if you want a chance for me to pick your challenge, especially if you're a Bageltop member on Coffee of Officer or above, submit a setup at challenges.bageltalkgames.com for me to have a chance to play it. That was a blast. Next week is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right? And we're just going to keep going through Phase 4, which I'm very happy about. And there's going to be a lot of what if in there. Thanks for coming to this one. I hope you enjoyed the new MCU stream time, 4 p.m. Pacific each week. And here we go. Let's see who's playing some board games. Hey, CWF, I literally just finished my game, so I'm going to go ahead and raid somebody. So, hey, shout out somebody if you think you know somebody who we can go over to. I'm just looking to see if there's any top-down gaming. That's what I usually go to. Oh, there's like a literal entire... Is that a replay? Oh, stream up time. There is... Oh, you know what? Someone's playing Marvel Champions. We are going to go and... I like the channel name, D20 Woodworking. They're playing some Marvel Champions, and we're going to go check them out. I've never heard of them before. So please give them a warm welcome on the raid. I will see you guys Thursday. If you're playing in the tournament, get those entries in. I look forward to starting to reveal pod results. See you Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Take care, everybody. Try this setup. Seriously.